Oh, dude, speaking of Sam Hyde, I know you guys didn't watch much of the fish tank thing.
Is it over?
That he did. Yeah, it's over now. It was, I watched it's been 24/7 for 6 weeks. And so obviously I didn't watch much of it at all by percentage, but I would pop in at night and go on Twitter and look at the highlights on YouTube. And the wrap up last night, the last 30 minutes of it live was maybe the most surreal live content I've ever watched in a stream. It was the most masterful trolling I've ever seen. The most Sam Hyde cried at the end of it. He got emotional at the end of it. It was these two girls, Letty and Josie, were the last two, and they have been undergoing psychic hell and torture in this chamber of fish tank with all of Sam Hyde's poll 4chan audience text-to-speeching them. And the last 4 days of the competition was literally locking them both in bedroom 2, and then random people just coming up with challenges how long can you hop on one foot compared to each other? Yeah, now you have to mud wrestle. Now you both have to see who can belly bump airsoft fatty harder. Now you have to, do that, just random nonsense. And it got to be the final challenge at the end of the day. And these people are dirty. It's disgusting. It's the nastiest house I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if you could pay me to go in there. They ruined this house. And Sam Hyde goes in at the end after one of them has won, and he takes out the contract that they had all signed when they went in. And he had been going by the name Jason Goldstriker. And he was like, so Letty, Josie, do you guys know who Sam Hyde is? And Letty was like, yes. And Josie's like, no. And he's like, oh, well, I'm an internet troll. I'm a troll, I guess. Josie, could you just, and he takes out this contract and he's like, here's the contract I gave you guys. First thing I would notice is it's stapled in the bottom right-hand corner. That didn't throw you off? Neither of you? Didn't throw you off? Okay. Josie, go ahead and read this underlined portion right here. Read that for me. And she starts saying, there is no guarantee that by participating in Fish Tank, Josie, louder! There is no guarantee that by participating in Fish Tank that I will be awarded any funds regardless of what is given to me throughout the course of the competition. And Sam looks at the camera, he's like, oh, one more time. Oh, you guys got scammed, didn't you? Oh, fuck.
Oh my
God. Fuck. Oh. And Frank Hassel is there and he's cracking up and they're laughing at these people. And he's like, guys, I don't even hate you. I don't even hate you. And he starts screaming and he's like, I don't hate you guys, but you know who I fucking hate are the N-words, pointing at the camera. I fucking hate you. You fucking viewers. You ruined this show. We tried to do something and he's losing his mind, fucking over the top losing it. He storms out.
I can't tell what's real.
It's very real at this moment. And Jet, his assistant, the runner of the show, is like, all right, everybody calm down. Mr. Goldstriker had an absolute meltdown because Sam was on screen going, I'm doing World Peace 2 right now, right? I missed a fucking huge shoot today to be at this horse shit. I'm shooting a fucking show and he's losing it. He's doing very well. And he storms out of there. One of the girls is so dejected that she sits there almost catatonically, and the other girl goes in a closet out of camera space, out of camera view. And Sam is walking around. He comes back up the stairs 5 minutes later with his shirt off. Where's my fucking phone? Jet, where's my fucking phone? Just mad, angry, going around. And this continues for 10 minutes. It's unbelievably uncomfortable. There's 20,000 people watching this. LOL, haha, they got scammed. Fuck, is this real? Jesus fucking Christ, there's no way. And Airsoft Fatty, that big tard, Sam, I realized it was a bit at the point that Sam went into a room with the contract and started pretending to write on it. And Airsoft Fatty came in and was like, you don't have to behave this way, man. This is fucking, you don't have to act childish. Are you going to pay us at all? Are you going to pay her after wasting 6 years of her life? And he gets up and he's like, 6 weeks of her life. And he's like, you lose. Good day, sir. It's just, and he does the whole Willy Wonka bit. And clearly these two people don't know the Willy Wonka bit.
Nothing.
He's like, you get nothing. Zero. You lose. Good day, sir. And he's yelling at them to come out. And then Josie, one of the girls, does something very sweet because one of the competition things was you could pay like $400 to give this autistic girl a plushie throughout the entire thing. And she got like 15 plushies. And she came in and was like, I wanted to give you this plushie you can sell it, maybe sell it and make something. I don't want it. And he's like, one kind deed. My boy, you've won the fish tank. You've won. You're muted, Kyle, and he starts freaking out and shaking this autistic girl like, you understand, Josie? You've won the fish tank. You've done it. And he's gaslighted them so hard for like the past hour that they're both still like scared and like, are you being serious? I don't know. And like, no, he marches them down there. It was only guaranteed that the winner would get $35,000. He gave the winner $35,000. He gave the second place person $20,000, even though there was no guarantee for that because he was like, Letty, you took so much abuse. It was the most sincere I've ever seen Sam. If you look up End of Fish Tank, like he started crying, talking to that girl Letty, who was taking all the abuse throughout the show because like, and he was doing that thing where he was like trying to laugh, not be uncomfortable with his emotions, but he was like, crying, being like, Letty, you realized we needed a fucking villain and you were that villain and you did it so well and I couldn't be more proud of you and I think so highly of you and you are so resilient. It was a weird...
How was she a villain?
She antagonized all the other contestants throughout and like fucked with them and did stuff like that, as did Airsoft Fatty, who seems like a genuine lunatic, but like it was from what I saw of Fish Tank, it was genuinely entertaining as shit. There was no way to like replicate that with real like casted reality because it was so over the top, so absurd. And the way that like Sam was absolutely ruthless to these people. And I didn't realize he was actually that good of an actor, I guess, is what because I like for the first 10 minutes of it until he started like a couple of the rants, I'm like, oh no, he's joking. But no, for the first like 3 minutes of that, I'm like, holy fuck, Sam is going to not pay these fucking retards anything.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was surreal. It was the best streaming content I've ever seen. I hope they do another season. It's really, you can't just sit there and watch it for hours and hours and hours, but you catch the highlights and every once in a while you pop in and they're doing something wild and insane.
If I were him, I would have only paid if the person who got the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reference.
Was it profitable?
Yeah.
Right? I imagine it was. You can't tell because like
you don't give an extra 20 grand away at the end if it wasn't.
Yeah, I would imagine it was very profitable. The amount of constant text to speech and sound effects was nonstop, and you have to remember like something's going on in room 2, something's going on in room 3, something's going on in the living room, and all of them are getting nonstop $30 text to speech and $40 sound effects, And crazy. So it's just and
I don't know what to make of his expenses because I can. Sam Hyde has my head twisted up. He's like, oh my god, there's here's a screenshot of a contract that says I pay $10,000 a day in bandwidth, and I'm just like, really? A screenshot of a contract is proof, yet it's not. I don't know.
I think
that trolling.
I don't know what he's doing, but he definitely needs to own the house where the thing happens. It needs to be built in a way so that it can be destroyed and repaired modularly. It's like it shouldn't be a big deal if a wall gets like tackled. Like if a man goes through a wall, it's like, oh, no problem, zip. And he needs to make it neat. Like he's already got it wired up with cameras and mics, but like I want some cool shit. I want to be able to like zap people's butts while they're sitting in chairs. I want to be able to have all sorts of controls. Like you need more buttons and knobs.
Did I send you the video of Airsoft Fatty falling?
I want to be able to
turn
the plumbing off. I want to be able to turn the toilet off.
Did that would be funny.
Oh no, I got it. So in the hole in prison, you have to ask them to flush your toilet. The button's on the outside of the cell. That's how you do it.
Show that. Did I send you guys the video of Airsoft Fatty falling down the stairs in the funniest?
Yes, like it's bizarrely awkward.
It's like, the weird. Have you seen this, Woody? It's the giant fat guy. It's the most awkward. Turn on the volume. Make sure the volume's on.
That is. He hit his face. He hit his face. Can you back up a little?
He hit his face. He just like dragged it down.
Yeah.
That was as awkward and painful as you can fall.
How'd he hit his face on 3 stairs?
I like people come to his aid by the end.
Yeah,
You okay?
dude. One of the he had the most weird group of like freeloaders throughout the competition. Like to keep it spicy, like as people got eliminated, he would just bring in people called freeloaders. And so like Frank Hassel was a freeloader, Airsoft Fatty was a freeloader, and randomly that one dude. Remember that clip from like a year ago? The guy who was talking about AOC's big ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude just randomly went in with like a black homeless guy, and the black homeless guy like went up and didn't realize there was night vision in the rooms, and so like he was just shirtless. He went up there and like stripped naked and started like whipping his dick and balls with like a towel. This black homeless guy did, and then they had to go up there and tell. It was bizarre. Yeah, I didn't think he was a. And then Chris Airsoft Fatty got naked probably 3 or 4 times during the show until like I think Sam told him, "Hey, that was really funny, but no more of that." Yeah. But he's got Peter Griffin body. You cannot see his penis when he's naked. It's totally. You do not need to censor it. Yeah, if you look up, like he there's a picture of him raising his hands naked, and you cannot see genitals. It's literally the Peter Griffin
fucked
thing.
Up. No, I would definitely make. The only way the toilets would flush would be if a participant on the outside paid to flush the toilet. So you'd have to earn it. You'd have to earn toilet flushes.
Yeah, that was an early thing, is that a lot of people, I think Frank Hassel kept shitting and not flushing.
That's on upper. Give him the upper decker. That'd be the way to go.
And shit.
Oh,